We are already starting to see people flock to Florida's beaches as the summer vacation season begins. And during this National Beach Safety Awareness Week, keeping people safe is top of mind.
Right now, Brevard County is reporting the most drownings of any other county in the state this year. Our Brevard County Bureau Chief Scott Heidler digs into what's being done to prevent more from happening.
It's been a deadly few months on the 40 miles of accessible beaches in Brevard County. It's a perfect storm of conditions. Shoreline sand erosion from the recent hurricanes and stronger weather systems cranking up the rip currents. And the crush of winter visitors unfamiliar with the coast and ocean conditions, many more thanks to an increase of post-COVID vacationers. From December to March, 10 people have died in drownings, 8 because of rip currents. So far in 2023, Brevard has the most drowning deaths of any county in Florida. And from November to March, 390 swimmer rescues have been carried out by Ocean Rescue. But the pace of rescues continues, 50 just this past weekend.
I think putting more lifeguards on the beach is definitely a step in the right direction to make sure that we can get that public education and get those lifeguards on the beaches so we can see what's going on.
Ocean Rescue falls underneath Brevard Public Safety, just submitted a study to the Board of County Commissioners this week, looking to add more lifeguards and towers after the recent spike in beach deaths. Even though the beaches in northern Brevard County, like Cocoa Beach, are the busiest, most of the drownings are taking place down here in the south, like here in Indialantic. Half of the 10 in that 4-month period happened right here. All of the deaths occurring on unguarded beaches. Indialantic has seasonal guards, unlike those up north with year-round staff. The Ocean Rescue Report lists priority number 1, year-round towers in Indialantic and further down in Melbourne Beach area. First-year costs for both just under $1 million. Lifeguard tower costs are shared with the beach cities. One former Ocean Rescue chief says of the recent report and plans submitted to the county.
Yeah, I mean, what they're trying to do here is put a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound, kind of like they did back in 2007. We have gaps of over 30 miles where there's no lifeguards in Brevard County. That's ridiculous.
Locals, too, worried about ocean safety, one with a front row seat to several rescues.
I think upping the lifeguards, year-round lifeguards. Lifeguards don't need to go home at 5 o'clock when people are chilling on the beach till 9.
Like with most county services, it comes down to funding. With the record-breaking tourism tax revenue in Brevard, there's thought that it could help in beefing up ocean security.
Yeah, I think it's very possible that some of those funds could be diverted for lifeguards. The question, we're working with the county attorney's office, is how to exactly do that.
The ball is now in the Board of County Commissioners' court. They'll discuss what's been presented in the Ocean Rescue Assessment, if and when they will act on the suggested priorities for more lifeguards and towers, and if they'll be able to put them in place for the summer rush to the beach. On the Brevard coast, Scott Heidler, WESH 2 News.